Welcome to Daily Scripture Reading. I do not own the rights to this music. Acts chapter 23, beginning at verse 1 and ending at verse 11. This is the Amplified Version. Paul before the council. Then Paul, looking intently at the council, Sanhedrin Jewish high court, said, Kinsmen, I have lived my life before God with a perfectly good conscience until this very day. At this, the high priest Ananias ordered those who stood beside him to strike Paul on the mouth. Then Paul said to him, God is going to strike you, you whitewashed wall. Do you actually sit to judge me according to the law, and yet in violation of the law order me to be struck? But those who stood near Paul said, Are you insulting the high priest of God? Paul said, I was not aware, brothers, that he was high priest, for it is written, You shall not speak evil of a ruler of your people. But recognizing that one group were Sadducees and the other Pharisees, Paul began affirming loudly in the council chamber, Kinsmen, I am a Pharisee, a son of Pharisees. I am on trial for the hope and resurrection of the dead. When he said this, an angry dispute erupted between the Pharisees and the Sadducees, and the whole crowded assembly was divided into two factions. For the Sadducees say that there is no such thing as a resurrection, nor an angel, nor a spirit. But the Pharisees speak out freely and acknowledge their belief in them all. Then a great uproar occurred, and some of the scribes of the Pharisees' party stood up and began to argue heatedly in Paul's favor, saying, We find nothing wrong with this man. Suppose a spirit or an angel has really spoken to him. And as the dissension became even greater, the commander, fearing that Paul would be torn to pieces by them, ordered the troops to go down and forcibly take him from them and bring him to the barracks. On the following night, the Lord stood near Paul and said, Be brave, for as you have solemnly and faithfully witnessed about me at Jerusalem, so you must also testify at Rome. The end. God bless you, and thank you for joining me today.